When you have a sick or an injured child, nothing else matters, not even your bills that are beginning to pile up. Well, that's where CareFund steps in. This is Alyssa Crockett, the Executive Director of CareFund, here to help tell us more about this caring organization. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
For those who've never heard of CareFund, what do you do?
We are an Arizona nonprofit that makes mortgage and rent assistance payments for families who are caring for seriously ill or injured children and are struggling financially.
And so these are bills that, of course, we have to keep the lights on, we have to keep the roof over our head, and sometimes you just can't. There's just so much going on. That's where you guys swoop in, like these guardian angels of these families, right?
We do. We believe that diagnosis is a really traumatizing event for the entire family, and these families are really struggling just to keep their heads above water.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that they can spend the time and the focus on their child and getting their child better rather than worrying about all these bills.
Absolutely. Give us the history of CareFund. How did it get started?
So CareFund was established in 2013. It was a joint collaboration between a family, the Lamb family, named after their son Apollo, and honoring Apollo's legacy. Apollo died as a young baby at PCH, and so his family saw other families struggling and wanted to do something to help those families.
Absolutely, and those families, they are so vulnerable. And the Burkhart family, I had the privilege of meeting when I emceed the CareFund event recently. They're one of those families who, again, hit with this tragedy. Their child now in the hospital. We're looking at little Andrew right there on our picture, on our screen right now. How did you help this family, and how do you qualify to become a beneficiary of CareFund?
So the Burkharts are a wonderful family. Mr. Burkhart works 3 jobs to keep up with the bills and allowing his wife to care full time for Andrew, who was diagnosed with cerebral palsy a couple of years after his birth, and it was due to a traumatic brain injury at birth. So the CareFund stepped in to cover a couple of months of rent and mortgage for them and allowed them to stay in their home during a time when they really needed to concentrate on getting Andrew well.
Absolutely. They're new normal. They're new normal because it was doctor's visits. It was, running up and, back and forth to the hospital. And how can we in the community help you continue to extend this incredible assistance to these families?
Well, our mission and our program is very simple and very straightforward. We aim to give these rent and mortgage assistance grants to families, so that's fundraising. We look to the community to help partner with us, social workers to refer families to us from the hospitals, and then the community at large to donate to our program so we can continue to make these assistance grants.
Absolutely, because coming home and just having, your home the way it is, your bedroom, little Andrew going into his room, that's so important. Losing your home is the last thing that you want to be thinking about, and you guys do an incredible job of that.
Thank you.
And the community wraps their arms around you. Were you surprised by the turnout and the assistance that you received at the fundraiser?
We were so surprised, so grateful. It was an amazing turnout. 400 people came. We raised $180,000 to get us through the holidays. And, especially around the holidays, that's when you really want to be home.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you for the incredible work you do, and thank all of you out there who are considering donating. Please do. Here is their contact information. CareFund is located at 16427 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 145 in Scottsdale. Remember, your donation is tax deductible. The phone number to call, 480-305-8607, or visit the website, thecarefund.org.